tonight. We haven't seen him played on the side of Team Gosu, so he hasn't earned one of those bans. And unfortunately, Team Gosu's been playing so well with a lot of other heroes where they have earned the ban. And had they not done that, had we not had to, on the side of Team Hate, adapt and ban out some of these heroes, Amon would have been one of those perma bans, right? Amon would have been somebody you just took off the field because he's such a pain to try and deal with. But he got through, right? And now that Amon got through, I mean, I gotta say, this is something Team Gosu most likely wanted.
Oh yeah, and I mean, we haven't seen it yet, but when we have seen it, it usually dominates, right? And I think going for the double mage comp on the side of Team Hate may come back to bite them sooner rather than later. Oh, as a big dive happens, this could be first blood onto Rome. He gets caught a little bit, but he flickers out, and he's just fine. Excellent escape from Rome for the 3-man rotation. We talk about how Farsa on this Nicolette dominates early game rotations and provides so much for her team. We almost saw it come to fruition right there.
And they're going to be aggressive. Nothing's changing. Team 8 is going to come out hot, and they're going to continue to put the pressure on. They want one of these sub 9-minute games. They do not want to let Team Gosu play their game style, which is nice, relaxed, waiting. And look at Nicolette. I mean, amazing rotation. Now even disrupting the jungle for Gosu General there in Amon, but
maybe getting caught out here does burn the flicker, which this is what we talk about it sometimes. We need to repeat gank that. Now the Lancelot onto the Uranus, just doing a little bit of poke, but repeat gank the Farsa. She has no flicker. Dive her in the next 2 minutes. Punish her for that lack of battle spell.
I mean, because if you don't, you know Nicolette's gonna punish you. She's got a phenomenal Farsa gameplay, and the one game Team Hate picked up is when they allowed Farsa to play on the field, and here we are again. But Amon is going to try and shut her down. They're going to burst her down mid. And
going up the dive right away, punishing that lack of flicker, and they get first blood onto the General, onto this Amon, who needs a couple of early kills. Rome is taking so much damage. He still hasn't gone down. Lancelot does finally finish it, and he's dashed completely out of the fight. General's here to trade it back, though. He's gone into the turret, taking a lot of damage. He will be taken down. Baited in by the Lancelot. The Lancelot escapes through the Lolita stun, gets him under turret for the kill. It is a 2-1. And that is Lance off to 1 kill. General off to 1 kill. These junglers are prepared to carry.
And so much attention being brought to Farsa. You can see what happened there. Amon didn't care about anybody else on the map. Said, I need to take out this Farsa. Nicolette is just such a problem. But then Amon gets caught out. Then Gosu General gets caught out and picks up a death there. So once again, I think this is just showing you that Farsa is such a problem. That you have to give her some respect. You have to show her some attention. And when you do that, you're getting a mage, but we're taking down your hyper. So to me, that's a very good exchange in this.
Turtle fight goes off, a big stun onto the backline, and Turtle's been taken by the Lance very quickly as the rest of Gosu's wrapped around with that Eve ultimate. They may punish Warrior for being caught out of position here. A lot of damage goes down, and the General comes to clean it up, and he does. Eve gets that kill, and that's a great kill to go over. You want him on Eve, you want him on your damage dealers, and then Rome with the flicker in, he does take him down. Fallen Boy's been caught, no black shoes. He's taken down immediately as General takes 2-1, and Uzi pushes the side lane.
So at first glance, I had to say that was an exchange that went in favor of Team Hate. Dan, look what's happening on the map right now. Gosu General picks up another kill in mid lane, and they get half of the shield gone on top lane. Now they're starting to put some damage on middle lane. So, you know, although we picked up Turtle on the side of Team Hate, we're looking at a small gold lead going to Team Gosu. So great gameplay. Even if we're going to lose an objective, we're also going to pick up some gold. We're going to pick up a kill. We're going to play this game that you guys aren't playing. You want to play aggressive? Team Gosu says, all right, play aggressive. That's fine. We're gonna play you on the map. We're going to outplay you on every single lane.
Farsa getting a kill off screen, just that ulti combination with a little bit of stun, it looked like, for a clean kill onto Eugen. They're honestly, teams are dead even, 11.7 gold each, 3-3 in kills. 1 turtle's been taken. That's the only thing that separates this team, with a little bit of extra turret damage from one side to the other. Now we see a wet noodle fight as Mikasa and Uranus are just going to trade back shield forever. Esme has the advantage in this early game, but as the game continues, Uranus will outscale her and will become the more powerful force. Honestly, thus far in the game, Amon has not been shut down. He's got some early kills, and he's going to be doing so much damage come this mid game. It's up to Lancelot to get in, Fallen Boy to get in and shut him down when he dives onto a carry.
Yeah, we had that early pick on Amon, and it looked like, that was never good for Gosu General. Thinking it might bring him back a little bit, but he's just gone right back to farming, gone back to jungling, picking players where he sees an easy pick, and he's right back in here. He's going to give best player who hasn't taken a death yet. Look at the patience here from Gosu General. Now he attacks, he sees the hyper, does push up, but he didn't have any vision there.
Oh, huge damage on him. Mikasa, she has to flicker out immediately, but Rome into the backline with a huge stun, buying a lot, but he's in the middle of 4 members of Gosu. He does get away just barely, and it's looked like Amon is taken down by Lilia, but there's so much damage. Mikasa into the backline taking up 4 members and is finally taken down. It is a 2-for-0 trade in the favor of Gosu, taking the advantage. It looks like best player dives in for a wonderful kill from that Lancelot. 3-0. He is prepared to carry his team. Best player is coming up, and he's showing up. He will not be 3-0'd.
Yeah, it's actually that is actually going to go in favor of Team Hate there. Team Hate doing a very good job drawing them out and really punishing them for it. Now you're looking at the gold lead. Team Hate for the first time this game actually takes a 2,000 gold lead, and when it was neck and neck, just a minute and a half ago, you can see the one gameplay there, right? The one objective, the one couple kills there, the good picks. So Team Hate is back to playing aggressive. We gotta go.
A big ultimate from Farsa in the background, doing so much damage. This warrior sets up so many picks, but Rome is here trading back, and Eugen gets the easy kill over side. Now Eugen's been set down. It is a big team fight popping up. This is the chance for Eugen to do the damage he needs to do. Finally, Esme slays the Ruby, and the Lancelot coming in, but he does take back off, can't get the General, and maybe a re-engage as General sneaks around the side lane. Eugen clearing off minions, do a lot of damage onto this team. It is a 1-for-1 trade at the end, but it's Gosu who will walk over, Team Hate. I keep messing up his name. Team Hate taking the first turret of the game, and that is just showing you a 2.5k gold lead. Team Hate is bringing it to him. They've got a little momentum now. General takes a huge chunk, and he's going to have to go back or heal up with skills.
Well, it definitely makes it tough when you've got a Gosu
Lolita
player
with a stun. This is big for Lancelot, being able to do a lot of damage, but he's picked by the Rome under the turret, and that's an excellent shutdown for Rome, picking out the Lancelot like we talked about in the draft. It's going to be a problem for Lancelot to get under turrets with that Ruby. She's going to do work.
So now Team Gosu kind of closing that gap. We're looking at a 1,500 gold lead, but Team Hate still continuing to have real good map awareness and pushing these lanes where they need to. So although they may be leveling it out, in favor of Team Gosu in these team fights, we're gonna get a pick there on Eugen.
On Eugen. Eugen's got to go. Zero's diving under the turret with Esme. I think he's gonna get out too. Ruby's holding him under the turret. That Ruby doing so much interrupt, so much stun, and catching people under turret. Team Hate continues to dive under their turrets and is being punished by Ruby. Well, the flicker catches her. Will Rome get caught out? He flickers away and it's just fine.
This might be the rotation that Team Gosu needs right now. We got a turtle just popped up towards top lane, and Gosu General up there getting a good push on the lane for top lane. So it does look like they're going to be forced over to that top lane with the minions there. But
a big pick from Rome. Rome's caught him again. This Ruby is popping off. It's another kill onto Falam. Falam having his first negative performance of the series.
And that might be what Team Gosu needs for this Lord, or they're just going to bait it out. They know they got the advantage right now when it comes to players.
Jumped over the river. That's a huge Eve set. There's going to be a lot of damage, but Esme hops into the backline. Lolita stun right on top of it. Lancelot's diving in for a little bit of damage. Will it be enough as Uzi does get out? Mikasa's trying to flicker away. Does. And best player can't finish. It is a 2-for-0 trade right now. And then the Farsa gets popped by General in the backline, and he walks away. Zero's not able to chase him down. He has so much sustain. Will the Esme finish off the kill? It looks like General may be able to get away, but the Esme is so tanky. She can keep going for days, but has she been baited? And finally, she walks away and lets General escape. General stacking up some kills, and he's not even to his power spike yet, Tank.
And you gotta love the Gosu Mikasa play there on the Uranus, right? Lance decides to tunnel vision on Uranus, which is one of the most tankiest heroes in this game, which forces Farsa to have to rotate up to try and give him some help. And who was waiting? Gosu General, Amon, just sitting in that back line and just bursted down Farsa. And once that happened, Lance was just on the run.
Huge play off and then best player goes in for another kill. It's a 2-for-1 trade right now in the favor of Team Hate. Going in again, best player decides to back off, doesn't want more of that roam stun under turrets.
This gameplay right now looked like it was all going to be Team Hate early, and Team Gosu answering back, right? Getting the correct picks, taking Nicolette, giving her 3 deaths now, and now we're on to this Lord play. Big team fight up here, Ben.
Team Hate has got it down to 10%. It's down to right now. Can they steal it away? And they don't. Best player takes it. Will they be able to clean up the team fight? That is first Lord off the table for Team Hate as they continue the fight, going in deeper. Gosu may be doing a lot of damage. Oh, Esme has to get out of there. He has to. And then Mikasa taking a little bit of damage, but that Urn is so sustainable. And finally, best player is taken down, so it's a 1-for-0 trade. But they did get Lord, as Uranus may dive a turret here and get caught. It looks like he will be punished by the Lolita stun. Uranus goes too far. Mikasa pushes the mini Lord too far and is punished.
Great stun by Lolita there, right there. It was about the only thing that was going to burst down Uranus, because you know he was just going to walk away and shrug that off. And Lolita said, not today, we're going to make
the General's been caught out a little bit. Oh, he does get away. Amon, such a slippery assassin. Able to walk away from a lot and sustain a lot. Nicolette ultimate does come down, doing even more damage to the General, but now he's waiting in the bushes, waiting for a pick. But look at the state of the map. Team Hate's pushing in all lanes. They've got him pushed up, and the Lord may crash on a turret here. Nicolette is Warrior set up in the bush for anybody walking a little too close. I believe she's going to ulti to give him space right here, but Roman is ready to cancel it. Looking at the other side of the map, Lilia is defending against 2. They're trying to make a pick and trade, but Lolita with a 3-man stun as they dive into the turret. Best player's coming in to clean it up. Can he finish it? Lord has been cleared out. Nothing's going to happen, but Gosu General does get the pick in the bottom lane. The trade is a 0-for-1 trade, and they did kill Lord. Mid lane turret will go down, and now the team fight ensues. Mikasa taking a lot of damage, and best player chasing him down, has a lot of damage on Lancelot, but does not get to finish. And Lancelot walking back, and best player outplays, and the Uranus walks into it and dies for it. For a 1-for-1 trade, these teams are trading so closely, and just barely. Team Hate has a 3K gold lead.
And this entire exchange, though, has got to go over to Team Hate. They did get that turret on top lane. They got that turret on bottom lane. And then even Flamboy running bottom lane, he did take that death over to Gosu General, but he got 2 turrets out of it. Everyone was focused top lane. Flamboy just went bottom lane, picked up 2 turrets, gave his life for it. I call that a great exchange. I would do that all day long, especially at almost 12 minutes in. But Team Gosu right now really starting to get some good rotation. They're starting to lose a little bit in the fact of team in gold here over to the side of Team Hate. But Team Hate, they need to end this early. They're looking good at 12 minutes in. They're down to the inhibitor turrets on every single lane except middle lane, but they know they need Lord on their side. So they're gonna set this up. They're gonna try and get some pushes on the lanes, and we got 30 seconds until the next Lord pops. Right now, I mean, Team Gosu, they're falling behind. They're making good plays, but Clint is Uzi's 3-0-3, so Clint has been involved in this game, and he's only going to get stronger and become more aggressive here, but you got to think Amon right now is such a pain. He is getting to that back line on Farsa. You know, do we bait this Lord here? Do we try to take a team fight in favor?
Also going to 3 again is instantly bursted. She's got to play more respectful. That may give over the Lord to Team Hate. The waves are pushed, and it looks like Team Hate surrounding this Lord. Mikasa, again, walking into too much damage and getting popped and punished for it. Team Hate's, no, they're not getting Lord. They're diving a turret. Gosu is under, and Zero does get taken out. Esme extending just like Mikasa did the trade, but they will net Lord for that trade, and Team Hate takes their second Lord of this game. General is in the back. He may get a pick on the backside of this, but it's up to Gosu and their team to stop this next Lord push. As the General does get onto Lance, but Lance destroys him and outplays. Best play, outplay. The Lolita Ficker's forward. She will be able to get Rome. Rome is taking so much damage now. It is a 2-for-0 trade. The Esme is still dead, but she will be spawning soon. Has so much damage going on. Easy. Best player goes for it. He does not get it, but is able to walk away. That means a lot of people have to go back to base here.
Huge gameplay. You know, the Esmeralda going up there taking 90% of an inhibitor, but trading over to get that Lord play was massive. And then you saw Team Gosu extending a little bit and teammate making them pay for it. But
oh, best player onto the Clint. The Clint is not dead, but there's a lot of stun going on from the Yve. That Yve ultimate being able to buy so much time and space for her team to defend this. And that will be Team Hate backing off of the inhibitor. And the Lord has crashed into the bottom. That does take the first inhibitor of the game. Will they continue to push from here? Esme does go into 3, walks away just fine, but we're looking at the mid lane. Will the mid lane be able to go down here? Will Team Gosu defend? It looks like they'll be able to defend, and top lane only has a couple of minions. Lord is pushing in. This game's getting really complicated. There's so much going on in 3 different lanes. It looks like Gosu does provide a successful defense as Clint clears off the minions in the base.
Now, obviously, Team Hate wanted to end the game right there. And I think they put so much in middle lane without waiting for Lord. They saw the advantage they had. I think they put so much into it that everybody was back at the base. So Lord was trucking down here, and nobody was at full health to go up there and really make this a solid push on all lanes. So they had to pick and choose which lanes.
Oh goodness, a big stun, but it gets interrupted by Rome. Excellent interrupt for saving Eugen's life right there. And now be Warrior. He might be him being caught off, but the Farsa ultimate comes in and provide a little bit of scaling. Gosu General's in the backline. Nicolette is dead. General makes an excellent assassination in the backline mates, but so many members of Gosu are low. Will they be able to continue this dive and walking into Best Player who's full health, ready to dive through the team? They decide better to back off, but Best Player looking for it. He may go over the wall. Oh, he barely misses that kill. That would have surely been a double kill, but he misses it by a millisecond and doesn't get it.
These are huge exchanges coming here, Ben. Huge plays. I mean, you're talking those kills right there. That's going to change everything. That's gonna put Team Hate on the absolute offensive right there if he were to pick that off, but he just couldn't do it. But Team Hate has the lanes pushed right now. But now that we're starting to get into the later game, Eve's going to start hitting harder. Uzi's going to start hitting harder. Gosu General, Amon is going to start hitting harder. So Team Hate wanted to end this. We're looking at 15.5 minutes right here. It's definitely getting past where Team Hate feels safe. But they're going to continue this aggression, but they need the Lord.
And General has a great position on the back line. Again, he's just waiting for an opportunity to go in. He does get found out, and he has to push back. But it looks like the rest of Team Gosu pushing in. Rome is in the middle of 3 people. Sets up perfect for the Eve ultimate. Mikasa in the front line, providing space. But it's Esme in the back line of Team Gosu doing 4 members onto Esme right now and still not being able to take him down. Best Player does get onto the Clint. Looks like Clint takes a half damage down. Best Player does so much damage, but it's not enough. The Clint does survive. Uzi on 4 and 0 is doing so much damage. If you don't take him down quickly, he will run this team fight. General spacing around the team looking for Nicolette, and he finds her in a bush. Will it be the death? I don't know. Nicolette does flicker out. Could have been a bait onto General. It looks like they barely didn't see each other walk past each other. Lolita with a stun, and Nicolette does get taken down for a 1-0 trade, but General baiting out the Esme even more. General be able to walk away, finally gets away out of that, and Nicolette dies for nothing. Caught in the bush, and it looked like talking to her team or something, wasn't paying attention, and gets caught out.
I think she was just chilling there, hoping nobody saw her, man. There were a lot of enemies all over that area, and she got found out and paid for it there. But that's going to be huge, especially with the Lord on the map there. You really need that Farsa, especially when the other team's got Eve, and you can really zone it out. You're going to need that Farsa for the damage here. So right now, they're really setting themselves up. Team Gosu setting themselves up.
Best player onto Eugen. Eugen may be in trouble here as Amon pops him. He does have immortality. What can he do? Eugen takes a little bit more damage, and Best Player outplays. He continues the kill. He does trade it out, but getting that kill in a 1-for-3 trade is huge. This is a 1-for-2 trade overall in the favor of Team Gosu as they make a great play to pick Best Player.
And Uranus here, I mean, low. Esmeralda's definitely going to want to try and pick this up. I expect they'll be aggressive here, but they can't be too aggressive. They don't. Well, Farsa is there, so she can zone it out, but so is Amon. Right, Amon's just waiting in that back lane, knowing that Farsa needs to be the one they pick here. So here he comes. He's definitely going to try to get this back lane. He's
Laying
definitely
around
100%
there, diving for Uzi. Zero takes a lot of damage here. She has to back off, but it's General into the back line. Nicolette has to burn out. Gosu General doing a lot of damage in the front line. Will he be able to pop Warrior here? Warrior taking out 20%. The stun comes back. Was it a bait, though, as a huge damage comes back onto Rome and Mikasa? Have they gone too deep? Or will General be able to kill? He does kill Warrior off, and it's now a 1-for-0 trade yet again. Gosu turning this game around. As we reach the 16-minute mark, it has been all Gosu, making the picks, making the rotation. General playing the Saman to an expert level, finding a way into the back line every time, playing such a patient game coming from the Saman.
And so what Team Gosu wants, they want this late game. They want the 18 minutes. They want to sit around the 20-minute mark. Clint's only going to get stronger. Uzi's 4-0-4. He's playing a smart game here. Amon once again.
Big damage onto the team from Farsa. Just out of range. It does catch Amon. Finally, he is picked. And Eugen in trouble as well. They need to continue to dive. This Nicolette is deep with the ultimate. Eugen does escape, providing damage. And it may have been too deep. Best player goes into 3. Will he be able to tear it? And it's Rome who catches him a little bit off. And best player dies. Zeroes into the back line. This is a huge opportunity for Team Gosu to take over this game. Esme will be dying eventually. And they could turn to Lord with a 3-for-1 trade. Gosu taking over the game. Team Hate continues to fight, and now it's Gosu starting up the Lord. You have Falamboy in the side, in the wings waiting. He's got damage on the lid. Not fed, but he can do the job. And we're here to try to stop this 3-man Lord take.
And there's no retries on the field here, but you've got Clint. You've got that MM, right, that can really burst down. this Lord. So if you do see the Lord attempt here, which is happening, it's going to be Uzi. Who
Oh,
tries
it's a bait for the fight. Eugen drops the ultimate again. Valam has used the black shoes. He won't be a safe anymore. And he just got the Uranus. He will maybe be able to turn it down. The Warrior has to go as well. That will be conceding Lord over. It's now a 4-for-1 trade. Nicolette is up. She will be burning out to the fight. See if she can get into this before the Lord is taken down. She may just stop in the mid lane to take the turn, but it will be Team Gosu taking this Lord. General is now up. Lord has been taken. 2 inhibitors down. Can Gosu come back from this deficit?
This is exactly what Team Gosu wanted. We're at 19 and a half minutes in. They've got a 3,000 gold lead. We're coming to the late game. They don't have the lanes pushed.
Oh, God. General may pick Farsa here again. Oh, it looks like he almost got her. Oh, the damage just barely. No, he does get her. General finds Farsa in the back line yet again. Expert level Lamont play, paying patient in the bushes of the jungle, and Nicolette just steps a little bit too close. That's 2 members down as Lord barrows down. If Gosu wins this game, they will be your 3rd place.
I think this is going to be it. I think this is exactly what they need. You've got a Uranus push on top. You got the mini Lord on top. You got the real Lord running down the middle right now. You've got every team on the side of Team Gosu pushing here, Ben. I don't think the damage favors Team Haiti right now. The damage favors.
The Eugen ultimate is late. It's going to be best player going down. Lolita stun may come, but it's too late. There's only an Esme and a Lulu left against 5 members of Team Gosu barreling down. Lord still is alive. They have one more hope to change this game. They're diving the Nexus now. This could be it in the sweep. The 3-1 victory for Gosu is intact, and they are your 3rd place for our tournament. Gosu, well played. General playing an amazing amount in that game. Incredible gameplay out of that assassin.
Big props out to Team Gosu, taking 3rd place, taking a medal home from the North American Christmas tournament. You love to see it. Team Hate deserves to be here. They've earned their spot sitting in 4th place, but Team Gosu is taking the medal position. I mean, Ben, absolutely great play. That Amon, right? We talk about why he doesn't get allowed, to go on this field. And not only was Amon on the field, is he dangerous, but his positioning, always getting to that back line, going and taking out that Farsa. We know Nicolette, it's almost like it's like it was on purpose. Yeah.